Hello, my guys and girlies. Oh my gosh, long time no speak. I actually started this vlog on Monday. It's currently Wednesday, by the way. Oh my god, I've literally only just woken up, if you can't tell. But yeah, I started this vlog on Monday and I literally filmed like 2 clips. They were both sat here and then my camera died and then I couldn't find my charger, so I didn't film on Tuesday. And then I found my charger yesterday night, so now we're full on battery and we're gonna film today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, because I'm actually working at the nursery on Friday till 5:30, Saturday and maybe a bit of Sunday. So we've still got a full on vlog for you. Today I'm going home. If you can't tell or you don't know, this is my boyfriend's house. Me and my mum are gonna do some painting, not like artistic painting, like painting the house, because we are selling it soon, so we need to give it a nice lick of paint. I don't know if I'll actually paint that much. I'll probably just watch my mum paint. I feel like I look really pink. Someone changed my camera settings. I'm gonna have to figure that out later. We're also gonna book our medicals to move to Australia. Shut the front door. Like, actually shut the front door, because if you didn't know, moving to Australia, and that is the last step. Once we get these medicals done, it's literally just waiting for our visa to get accepted. So like potentially next week our visa could be finished and then we're just waiting for it to get accepted. So once it's accepted we can book flights. Anyway, oh my god, it's the 1st of July. Happy 1st of July, guys. I go on holiday next month. I'm 19 next month. What? Oh, this year has gone so fast, honestly. How are we already 7 months in? We're already 7 months in and I moved to Australia in 10 months. It's like, I've only got to do another one of these in 3 months. What the flip? Anyway, I'm going to go to mine because I actually woke up at 8:30 and I was like, oh, productive. But then I thought, well, I only got to sleep at like 1:30, so that's not actually that much sleep, so I'll go back to sleep. And now it is 11:15. So we've actually had a big fat lie-in and I want to see my mum. Jacob finishes work at 1, but he's only going to be home at 2 because he works at Manchester Airport now, guys. Don't know if I won't have updated you on that. Last time I spoke to you, he wouldn't have even done the interview there. So yeah, he works at Manchester Airport again because he used to work at Manchester Airport. So he works there again. He finishes at 1, we'll be home by 2. I'll just play it by ear. I want to go to Curry's as well to get, you know, the wired headphones, the wired Apple headphones. I want to get some for my vlogs. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Anyway, I'm going to go because I don't want to be sat here just rambling. So let's go to mine. I'll see you there. Oh god, the light in here is horrific. Anyway, I'm home now. I'm eating my cereal, Rice Krispies. My little brother's down there, always just smiling to himself. And I came home, my mum told me, the house is falling apart. Literally, the house is falling. Oh! Like, there are bricks outside my house that have fallen off my house. And a builder's had to come, take the loose bricks off, and then he's going to come back with a quote on how much it's going to be to actually fix it. This house, honestly. But I think we are booking the medicals today. But we've got to ask my stepdad because he's the one paying for it. I'm paying my bit, but you know what I mean. I feel like I've not actually shown you Charlie ever. Liv's been in little clips, but this is Charlie. Hey, little boy. Look how cute he is. Oh! That's better lighting. He's in a lot better baby than Liv was. Liv just used to cry. Well, she actually had colic, so it makes sense. But Charlie's just so smiley. It's so cute. Anyway, it's nearly 12 o'clock. I don't know what we're doing, so I'll just keep you updated. So guys, it is 3:08. You can't see that. It's 3:08. I've been at home. Actually, I've literally filmed at home. I had my meeting. It was a great meeting with Luke. Obviously not been to Curry's yet. I think I'm gonna go with Jacob because I'm back at Jacob's house now. So I may as well just go with Jacob, see if he wants to go out. He's just been to work, so I don't know if he'll be tired. But we'll see. And I'm not sure what we're doing for the rest of the night, honestly. Tonight though, I nearly just beat my horn. Casa Amor Love Island has ended. which is my favourite episode of the whole season, like when Casa Amor is done. Why am I so blurry? It's focusing on my steering wheel. When Casa Amor is done, that is literally my favourite episode because it's so much drama and it's so interesting to see who's picked who, because sometimes you really think someone's going to pick someone and they actually don't, and sometimes it's vice versa, like you really think someone's not going to pick anyone and then they come out with someone. So I'm so excited for that tonight. What I've been doing is I've been watching Love Island, then I've been watching a Disney film, so we'll see what Disney film I can watch tonight. I was thinking, do you know what, I wouldn't mind watch Peter Pan. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, meeting with Luke was unbelievably good, actually. It was really good. I can't wait to have a little debrief with Jacob. But TikTok's doing unbelievably well, so thank you all so much, because I assume a lot of you will have come from my TikTok. Thank you all so much, because I literally could not have this life without you. I actually put this on my story yesterday. I gained nearly 8,000 followers last month, which is absolutely crazy. It's my biggest month, and it's actually my biggest month creator fund wise as well. And when me and Luke have these meetings, we basically add up how much we've got in collabs in the time that we do the meeting. Me and Luke currently have 7 collabs ongoing, I think. Obviously they don't all get paid in 1 month, but you know what I mean, we've got 7 ongoing, and it's a lot of money, and I just can't, and that's not me bragging, because I've come from such a humble background. Like, I've come from a single parent household. My mum was a midwife working in the NHS. I mean, she still is. She's currently on maternity leave, but you know, she's a midwife, works in the NHS, and I watched her work hard my whole life, and now this is my job, where I really don't feel like I have to work that hard, and I just feel so eternally grateful, and I just love you all so much. But anyway, I just wanted to have my gratitude, tell you what's been going on. Anyway, I'm going to go in now, see what Jacob feels like, see if he wants to come to Curry's with me, and yeah, we'll see what happens in the rest of the day. Good morning, everybody. It is now Thursday morning, and I thought we could get ready together. Obviously, I've already done my hair, but I thought we could get ready together and have a little catch up, because obviously I've not posted in flipping ages, so I just thought, do you know what, we can have a little catch up. First thing I feel like I need to catch you all up on is the Australia move, because I feel like we've got a lot of updates since I last chatted to you, which is crazy, because I feel like last time I posted a YouTube video there was kind of like no development. My baby brother had definitely been born when I last posted my YouTube video. I'm just trying to like think back to when it last was, but he was definitely born, because I feel like I remember saying that he's been born. Essentially, we had to wait ages because my mum was pregnant, and when my mum got pregnant, we were pretty much in the last stage. So essentially, if my mum didn't get pregnant, we would have lived in Australia now for about 6 months, which is absolutely mental, but obviously I wouldn't change my little brother for the absolute world. When my mum got pregnant, we were in the last stages, which was our medicals and police checks that needed to be done. So we couldn't do the medicals, we couldn't even be invited for the medicals really until my mum had given birth. So it was basically a 9-month long wait that our visa was on, like it was on pause, and we had to wait all that, and now finally my baby brother's been born. We ordered him a passport that came, I want to say it came about 2 weeks ago. Oh, hello. That got added to the visa, and then we very quickly got invited for our medicals. Our police checks were literally a 5-minute form that we had to fill out. We're currently waiting on the certificates for that, but they should be coming in the next week or so. It takes up to 20 working days for a police certificate to come back, which is absolutely crazy, but you know, it doesn't really matter anyway because we've not got our medicals done yet. But our medicals have been booked, and they are booked for the 29th of July, which that is going to be a very busy week, because essentially me and Jacob are going to see Paddington the Musical on the 27th. We come home on the 28th, and then on the 29th we're going to get the medicals done. So it's going to be a very busy 3 days. But I am so excited to get my medicals done, honestly. And my auntie, who already lives in Australia, she was on the exact same visa when she went, and we asked her like what they like, and you essentially have to like get into your underwear and they like pat you down, and oh my god, I'm not excited for that, let me just tell you that for free. But you get a blood test, a urine test, an x-ray, I think they check your heart as well. It's very intense by the sounds of it, but obviously it's needed because they don't want to let people into the country that are just going to spend them spend them loads of medical bills. So yeah, it's important, we need to get it done. So they're getting done on the 29th, and also since I last spoke to you, I don't know if I've ever really mentioned it, maybe I haven't because I did an Australia Q&A, so maybe I mentioned it then, but I don't know where me and my mum got this information from, probably bloody Google or ChatGPT, or maybe someone commented on my TikTok, I don't know. Anyway, me and my mum essentially thought that I couldn't move to Australia without being with my mum, so we thought that we had to fly into the country together to activate our visas. And we've literally had this thought for like the whole process. So I am very confused as to where we got this idea from. But essentially, I found something out that I didn't think that was true if we had a certain subclass on our visa. So our mum emailed our visa agent because we are doing this through the Down Under agency, which if you are wondering about moving to Australia, you have any questions, or you literally just want to start the process of moving to Australia, not on like a working holiday, I mean like permanent residency, definitely go through the Down Under Centre. They are incredible. They are who have looked after us this whole time. Anyway, so our visa agent Jenny, my mum emailed her and was like, does Keira have to come with us, or is that something we've made up? And she was like, that's something you've made up, like Keira can go alone. So the original plan before we knew this was for me to obviously move with my mum. We were going to be moving in around July, August time, and that for me was a no-no. I was like, I want to be there ASAP. I want to be there as soon as we possibly can. So July for me, it was like, we're waiting too long. Now that we've found that out, I think our moving date is the 8th of May. And I say that because I'm pretty sure, because I've looked on the NCFE, that's it, NCFE, that does my college T-level website when our last official day is. And it says the 6th of May. So you're probably thinking, girl, why are you not moving on the 7th then? You're probably not. You're probably thinking, wow, you're moving very close to you finishing college. The 7th is my little sister's birthday, so I want to stay for that, because even though she won't remember me not being there and me leaving, it's literally her 3rd birthday, by the way, it's not a big one, I will remember it, and I'll feel really bad being on a plane when I'm not there celebrating her birthday. And it's really important for me to celebrate my sister's birthday, especially my sister Olivia, because I was there at her birth, so I feel like it's really important for me that I'm there. To me, like, not to anyone else it's not important, but to me it feels really important because I literally watched her come out on her birthday. I feel like it's really important for me to be there, and I really want to be there. So I think our date is the 8th, but we've not booked flights yet. Obviously we're not going to book flights until our visas are granted, because I mean, something bad could happen. I'm not putting it out in the universe, I'm not going to say it, but something bad could happen and, you know, they don't get accepted. Which I really don't, I've never actually seen that happen to anyone. I think that would only happen if like our police checks came back. And why is the focus not being very good today? I think that would only happen if our police checks came back and we were like criminals, or our medicals came back and we were like chronically ill, and we didn't tell them. So I can't see that happening. But yeah, I think our move date is the 8th of May. Which is absolutely crazy to say. I mean, that could definitely change. Like, if we look at flights and 2 days later is a lot cheaper, then we'll do that. But at the minute, it's looking like pretty much every day is the exact same price to go. Anyway, me and Jacob are very contradicted. Is that the word? Contradicted? I think that's the word. On what to do. I mean, it's not like a thought that we need to have yet, but it's something to think about, definitely, just prior to the move. We don't know whether to try and secure a property for us before we get there, because if you don't know, my auntie lives in Australia already. I know I've already mentioned that, but just to clarify, my auntie already lives in Australia, so yeah, she can go and look at properties for us. We just don't know if it's going to be the best idea to get a property secured before we get there, and I'm talking literally like the week before we get there. Obviously we don't want to be paying for a property when we're literally not living there, but I mean like having a property secured like the week before, because me and Jacob will have enough saved up to pay like a nice bond and probably a few months up front on rent. So we're just a bit contradicted and we don't know what to do. I feel like in this camera My lips look insane, but when I go close up they don't. So I don't know what to do. And then the second option is living at my grandparents' house in Australia and staying there for a bit, but I'd rather just have my own house, like bing bang bosh, we get there and our house is there and we'll just stay with my auntie and uncle for 2 or 3 days whilst me and Jacob get some furniture sorted. Like obviously at first, literally our priority would be like knives, forks, plates so we can eat, a food shop and a mattress and a duvet so we can sleep, and then we can buy stuff over the week or whatever. But yeah, if you have any opinions on it, please let me know, because I'd love to know your insight on what you think we should do, because we'll definitely have enough savings to like sustain ourselves for a while. My auntie also thinks she'll be able to get me a job before I get there because she knows people that work in a nursery, and if you don't know, I'm studying childcare in college, so I'll have the qualifications to work in a nursery straight away. Wow, I've done a lot of talking to myself. So yeah, that's a little catch up, because I feel like I don't actually have that much else in my life to catch up on. Finished college now, but I think I've already explained that I finished college. I was just getting a lot of buzzers. I've already explained that I finished college. I go back on the 28th of September or something. I do 2 weeks block placement straight away when I get back from America. So I get back from America on the 7th and I'll be going back to the nursery on the 8th, doing 2 weeks there. And then I go back to college, and then I'm at placement 3 days a week, college 2 days a week next year, which is crazy, and I'm so obsessed with, because my petrol tank will absolutely love me. Because my college actually isn't that close, so it's a bit annoying. It takes like 45 minutes in the morning to drive there and 45 minutes back. So yeah, we're finished. I have all the time in the world for you. I've got a shift tomorrow that, like I said, like I'm working tomorrow, so I'll only be vlogging the night. I finish at 5:30. I've not been given any other shifts, and my mum's like, oh, it'd be so good, like if you can keep doing it, which yeah, I'd love to work in the nursery more just to get savings up, but like I honestly don't mind if I don't get that many shifts. Like I just don't, like I'm enjoying having time off, and my summer holidays, like the tea level is intense. It's really, really intense, especially towards the end of the year, the end of first year, so like having this time off is very, very nice. Anyway, I've not actually told you what I'm doing today, why I got ready. Also, how cute. Keira, chill out. Talk about one thing at once. Let me tell you and show you how cute this set is. Look at this. How cutesy. She's from Temu actually, because I've done a Temu ad and they sent me quite a lot of clothes. So this is from Temu, and yeah, I absolutely love it, and this is what I'm wearing today. It's like dark brown and cream stripes, which I just think I'm obsessed with, and I'm gonna wear my brown specials as well, so it's gonna be a really cute fit. And I've got on the Sol de Janeiro 62 classic body spray, perfume, whatever you want to call it. Right, what I'm doing today, I am going to see my granddad's wife and my sister's mum. Very confusing, but yeah, I'm going to see them. Not sure what we're doing. I think we might just sit and chat at my granddad's wife's house. Well, I was gonna go for a coffee or something, but I think we'll just sit and chill, or if we figure out something to do. But I won't vlog that because I don't vlog in front of them, and it's just like, it would just be weird. So I will just see you after that. And I think I'm going to go to Curry's today. Did I say yesterday that I think I was going to go to Curry's? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I said it in the car. Jacob was too tired, and then the football was on, and then I had to film a video, so it was all like too busy. I had to film the Temu ad, so it was all very busy and I didn't end up going. But I think I actually am going to go today, with Jacob or without. Like, I really want these headphones, and I really want to make a video about getting the headphones. Right, take a breath. I've talked about a lot of things in this vlog, so this is all crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop chewing your ear off. I've literally been filming for nearly 15 minutes now. This is insane. I'm gonna hate myself whilst editing. Anyway, I love you all so much, and I'll see you probably when I'm going to Curry's. Let's fingers crossed I actually do it tonight, because if I don't know it now, when will I? Hey guys, it's Sunday. I'm really sorry. I'm literally having a coughing fit at the minute. Stay hydrated. I'm literally the worst vlogger, content creator, influencer ever. Why am I actually having a coughing fit? Last time I saw you was Thursday. obviously I worked on Friday and I told you I wasn't going to film. What did I even do on Friday? Honestly, I couldn't tell you, other than that I worked. I think we just came home. The England game was on. Yeah, the England game was on. I had a mooch around Tesco and that was literally it. Sorry. Why can I not talk? And then yesterday, me and Jacob went to the Trafford Centre. But I'm so glad I didn't vlog in the Trafford Centre, because if you've watched my TikTok, it was rammed. It was the busiest I've ever seen it. I would not have got my camera out. And other than that, we went on a big long walk with Jacob's brother, chatted about Australia, watched some sheep fights, and we actually got at, and I'm not joking, where Jacob lives is like a farm, and there's lots of farmers, like there's about 3 or 4 farms. Well, it's one big farm really, but there's a lot of farmers, which means a lot of pew-pews. And yeah, there was one that got shot and we heard it and we were very scared. Anyway, that was our eventful night, and then we had an argument with some like 10-year-olds. Not an argument, but they basically, there was like a big tree. When we were walking towards them, they went, can you hear the tree squeaking? We're scared it's going to fall on us. So I just said, oh, maybe you need to move away from it. And they went, oh, big brains, like being all cocky. And then they went, why are you around here? I said, because we live here. Anyway, that was it. That's been our interesting weekend. But we have no idea what to do today. So we're going to get in Jacob's car and just drive wherever we feel like driving, see where we end up. And we've never done this before. It feels kind of like adventurous. Anyway, I've got them ready. This jacket's from Temu. Temu sent it me because I'm doing a brand deal with them. Jeans from Addicted, and then I've got my old Tamsons on. Did my hair with my Shark Flex style, and I've not actually done a blow dry like this in ages. I feel like I've lost my touch with it, but I don't think it looks that bad. And then my makeup was the exact same as what I did on Thursday. I'm also going to vlog tomorrow. I'm going to try and edit this video, some of it tonight. Oh, I can't, my MacBook's at mine. We're going back to mine anyway, I'll pick it up. And then I'll vlog for you tomorrow as well. Even if this video gets out on Tuesday, I want it to be a bit longer for you. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to take you along today, vlog as much as I can, because I feel like I've neglected you, which I have. So I'll take you as much of the day as I can today. Love Hands on tonight, it's movie night, I'm so excited. Jacob's at work at 5 tomorrow in the morning, so he'll be up at like 3:30. So he's literally going to wake up, watch the England game, then go to work, which, crazy, I will not be joining him. Anyway, let me take you along on this day. Jacob's downstairs probably thinking, what is she doing? So let's go. So, we've decided to come to Lancaster, which I've never actually been in the centre of Lancaster. I've come to Lancaster on a college trip, because I came to Lancaster College. Very random, it was like a skills competition thing. Anyway, we're in Lancaster, never been. It's like an old town. I'm kind of excited for the cute vibes. I'm kind of hungry and I need a wee. So I think we might go to like a cafe or something, because it looks like there's a lot of cafes around here. Jacob's just paying for parking. But we had a nice little drive. It's only about a 45-50 minute drive from us. So I'm actually really excited. This is what happens when you just sit in the car and think, right, we're in the car now, what are we doing? Me and Jacob had good chats. And yeah, I'm excited to be here. Nice little chilled day off for me and Jacob. And then Jacob's off Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week as well, which obviously I'm off. I'm not working in the nursery now until not next Friday, the Friday after, which is, I might get shifts in between, but as of now, not working for 2 weeks. So that is good. I'm just a little bit worried, because if I get hot, not get anything underneath this, but it's fine, we'll work with it. I don't think I'll get hot because it's not hot, so I think I'll be fine. But anyway, this is what we're doing today. I'm not going to vlog it for TikTok because I'm having a day off vlogging. Today I'll just post what I spent this week, because everyone was asking for more. I posted one last week off on a whim because I didn't have anything filmed and everyone was asking for more, so I'm going to do another one this week. It's just an easy video today. Jacob is back. £5. Lovely. Right, let's go. I don't want to get my camera out because, I don't know, it'll make me camera shy. But we've just been into this like Chinese shop and got one of these cakes. Well, I got one of these cakes. I also got these like cookies and cream pocky things. This is insane. It's like the softest thing I've ever eaten in my life. Jacob got a what is it, passion fruit Red Bull?
Yeah, it's flat.
It's flat, but I actually find it delicious. But this is insane. It's a chocolate cake. So if you're ever in Lancaster, you need to go into this little Chinese shop. Well, it's not even little, it was massive. It was great. So it is literally 2:25 and we have left Lancaster, not for any like bad reason, but we wanted to have like a nice little pub lunch, like that kind of vibe. So we found one, we went in, they were nice, like they got us a table, and then we sat down and me and Jacob looked at each other like, this menu is just, it was a Sunday menu, which we probably should have like looked if they had a Sunday menu, but we only saw the main menu and it was very expensive, so we were like, we're gonna have to dip, but we didn't want to leave straight away. So then we were sat at the table looking for places, and then we were like, right, we have to leave, we have to walk out, and then it was really awkward, but they literally won't remember that by like 10 minutes. So now we're going to a little pub. I actually used to work in the pub we're going to, like when I was like freshly 16, so I'm actually quite excited. We went a couple months ago, and we're just gonna go have a nice pub lunch, and then we'll probably be home by like 4:30 latest, and then we're just gonna have a chill. These are the little pocky things I got. They're not actually pocky, they're pepero, but I mean it says Korea, but that was definitely a Chinese shop, weren't it? So I don't know, but literally that cake and this was $2.49 or something. But if we ever come back to Lancaster, I'm going back in that shop, and it's made me want to go to China even more than I did before. China was already on my list, but like it's more on my list now. And obviously when we live in Australia, we won't be as far away from it as we are now. Also, sorry, my hair looks disgusting. But yeah, it's definitely on my list a lot more than it was, because the stuff in there just looked insane. There were so many of them noodles as well, like the bulldog noodles or whatever you call them. Anyway, we are on our way to the pub, and I'll update you when we're there to show you what food we've got and stuff. We're at the pub. Jacob got a chicken burger. I've got fish and chips. I'm very excited. And then for dessert, I'm gonna get this like jam sponge with custard. Yum. Yum. Me and Jacob never do stuff like this, so it's actually a nice little novelty. We normally go on holidays instead of dates. Like, we don't go on dates, but we go on a lot of holidays. So we like switching it up because we're trying to save and not go on as many holidays. So yeah, we're waiting for our food and I'm very excited. Hey, my guys and girly pops. So as you can tell, the face ain't matching the outfit. I have got, well, I've not even gotten ready really. Put heatless curls in last night. I've taken them out. And I've put some moisturiser on, mascara and brow gel. And this is the day we're having today. Obviously I'm going to get dressed, but I need to go home. So it's Monday. Me and Jacob had a great day yesterday. I was so happy, like, just spending nice quality time together, because we spend all the time together. But like, you know, like, actually going out and like we had a meal and we had good chats. It was one of them days. Like, you know, some days where you just with your boyfriend and you're not like really chatting about anything. When I say good chats, that's what I mean. Obviously we talk every day, all day, but I mean like we were having good, valuable, juicy chats. Anyway, it was so good and I loved it. But I need to speak to y'all about Love Island. Oh my god. Moving out last night. Guys, Jacob was in bed because he was at work at 3:30 this morning, like got up at 3:30, was at work at 5. And I was literally laughing out loud in bed and like gasping when he was asleep. He was probably getting mad at me because I was probably waking him up. But oh my god, that was juicy. I'm doing a day in the life today on my TikTok and I've already asked opinions. I've also asked opinions on the England game because I personally did not watch it because Jacob said it started at 2 AM. But Jacob watched it, I'm pretty sure, before he went to work, because he literally had like the perfect amount of time to watch it. But yeah, we won, so we're in the quarterfinals. That's actually the first thing I checked this morning. So even though like I say, oh, I don't care about the football, like I was interested in whether we got into the quarterfinals. So does that count as me being a fan? No. I've got an electric whisk as well. So yesterday when we went into that Chinese shop, that, by the way, if that was close to me, I'd be in there every day. Like that cake I had, they were so good. And I've eaten all of them pocky things. They were great. Jacob didn't actually like them, but I was obsessed. But yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Why did I go back onto the Chinese shop? Oh my god, honestly, I can't flip and remember. I'm gonna have to watch this clip back, one sec. I was talking about my matcha whisk. Great. So when we went into the Chinese shop yesterday, I saw the like proper matcha whisk. They were £16. It came with a bowl as well, like it wasn't just a whisk. If you wanted just a whisk, it was £7. But I was like, I don't know, like I don't know if I want to do it. And also, I want an electric whisk. Is that bad? Like I'm that lazy. Like I just want an electric whisk. So anyway, when we came home, I went on Amazon and searched up little electric whisk. And I got one. I do need to get some AA batteries, unless we already have some, which I'll have to ask my mum, but if not, I'll have to go and get some because they need AA batteries. But other than that, I think I'm updated. I've updated you all. There isn't anything I've got planned today. When Jacob asked me, I just said errands. He said, what errands? And I was like, making a matcha, I don't know. Like, I don't know what my errands are. I need to fill my petrol. Luke, my manager, will probably message me at some point telling me to do some sort of collab and I'll get that done. Like, it's kind of just a chilled day. I might clean my room at mine. Like, I've not done that in probably about 3 months. Like, I'm not even joking. Because I never stay in there, so I never clean it. I clean Jacob's room 3 times a week. But mine, I never clean because I'm never, like, there. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go back to mine. But, oh, I have something else. Let me tell you the growth. And my mum and my auntie always laugh at me when I say this, like, growth. But there has been so much growth in my life. Like, I've become so much more mature over the past, I want to say year. And there's lots of things, I won't go into that. But anyway, growth. Yesterday, and if you don't know, I have ADHD. You can probably tell by the here, there and everywhere chats that I have. I have ADHD, and my worst symptom with ADHD is impulse buying, or just impulsivity. Not even just impulse buying. Like, I have applied to uni 3 times. I'm only 18. Wet. 3 times I've applied to uni. Was that 2? 3? 3 times. I applied to college 4 times. Not to different colleges. This was like 3 to one college, 1 to the other. Like, just changing courses. Anyway, so impulsive. Last night I had a thought and I was like, I want an aura ring. And this isn't actually a new thought, in all fairness. Like, I have wanted an aura ring for months and months and months. But for some reason last night I was like, I want an aura ring. Like, I'm just going to get one. I'm going to Klarna one because I can't afford it. I can't afford, well, I can afford, but that would mean taking the money out of my Oz savings, and I ain't doing that. That's not happening. I'm not taking out them savings, which is good for me because you actually can take out of my savings as much as you want. And it's got really high interest, but I'm refraining because I know it's important money that I need and want. Anyway, I was like, I really want an aura ring, I'll just get it on Klarna. Like, I know I'm going to get paid the right amount of money to be able to pay it back. So that'll literally be fine, it'd be like 150 quid a month. She didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't get an aura ring. I actually went, this is silly. If I want an aura ring, I can save up and get an aura ring. And I deleted Klarna. Didn't think of it again. So that is growth, that is me. We are getting better. We are getting better. I don't know if like my ADHD is just getting, I think it's because now I know I have ADHD, I know ways to cope. And that was good because normally Jacob has to tell me like, no Keira, you are not doing that. So the fact that I did that myself and was like, no, I can't do that. And I'm definitely telling my mum this because she'll be so proud of me. Anyway, my SD card's got 4 minutes left on it. So I'm gonna have to go home and delete some videos from previous vlogs. But let's go home because I've already been talking for, I think, 14 minutes. We live, laugh, love. Anyway, I don't know when you'll see this. I don't know if you'll see this today or tomorrow. I'm gonna say tomorrow probably. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop rambling and I'll see you whatever I'm doing at my house.